Alright, I think it's the server URL is the link to post, right? For the stream. Yeah, the stream name and key, right? Okay, and that. Oh, here it is. I I think that's the link. Let me know if you guys can see anything. No, I want to use that, but I don't know how. Hmm. Yeah, me. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this shit out. I posted the link I think in the channel. All right, so I have the mic. Yeah. All right, that's delay as fuck. So in that case, on the sources, I just need to add the output, and that does it for the mixer as well, right? Right. Headphones. All right, I added it on there. Mhm. But see, I'm not seeing any of those jumping up like the mixer or aux. Um, the wrong one. Audio. All right. The output's default. So it's not this one. Shit.
So I am still learning as well.
Okay, I'm getting something on the outputs now, so I think I'll be able to hear you guys now.
I think it's time to drink.
There it goes. Yep. I'm running low. So,
Yeah, I'm hearing audio through the stream now.
there it goes.
Yeah,
Is it good or do I need to adjust it?
it sounded good. I muted it, but
Yeah, I'm hearing audio through the stream now.
There it goes.
That delay.
uh-huh.
I actually have my sound off, so I just hear the delay do so.
Probably mine because I turned it up.
We just need confirmation.
Yeah, I've got. I just heard myself say the same thing like 3 or 4 times.
I didn't knew about that whenever I chimed in the other day. I had just like, and I heard you guys like just to chime in like 20 different times. I was like, holy shit.
And I have mine set, my Discord set to push to talk, so you won't be hearing any microphone feedback from.
Fudge window is
What
in the
one
time
is
for a
that?
drink. Okay. I'm just reading over the comments. Alright. Steps 1 and 2 are done. And everybody's wanting for drinks. I'm all out, so
Time for it.
the conference badge too, and I'm trying not to fuck it up. It
Ah.
took me. It was I don't know. It was at least 2 hours later. I hadn't got the stupid fucking LED on, and it's because I was so trying not to melt it. And then
Right.
anytime I do anything, you can't. You know, it's not like a normal component where it just falls down when you let go. It's like stuck on the tweezers, and you have to like shake it a little bit and hope you don't shake it off.
Yeah.
So you can't find it again.
What I do is I take like a popsicle stick or something like that and just hold it down because it doesn't stick as well to that compared to the tweezers.
I'll keep that in mind. I actually ended up never getting it on. I lost 3 of them before I'm like, fuck it.
My biggest problem is I need to buy a new kit of solder tips because I don't have any of the really fine tips.
Just a tip.
I believe
like
so.
how you
Just the tip
Said it
actually
and
is all.
typed it. Like, you had to type it out and say it. That was great.
It's like a drinking game. Every time someone says tips, you're like, just a tip?
Just the tip. So
I
another
walked right into that one.
So another reason I really like this drink is because it's in a sphere bottle. It looks really cool.
Yeah, you don't even need a glass. Just drink straight out of that. I mean, it's only good for one sitting anyway.
It's just like a health
Right?
potion, right? It's just gonna make you
Exactly. It's
No
huge.
potion number 9.
Have you ever tried Crown Royal Apple?
Yes, that is disgusting.
I haven't. Earlier I was drinking this one here with Coke.
I like it mixed in with different things. My favorite go-to drink is usually Peppermint Schnapps Ice 101.
What's that? It's hard for me to see. The bottle's so dark.
Oh. Well, there's another Captain Morgan 1671.
I've only had Captain Morgan's spiced rum.
Yeah, that's that. This one's more of a better. I feel like literally the bottle is that dark, like old-fashioned bottle. Really? Actually, yes, I will agree. Is a cheap rum. But if you don't know me, I'm a cheap motherfucker. If I have to. But this one's also probably cheap too, but you'll see
I will
it
be
there in a
right.
second.
You know, if you make jokes in the Discord by typing it and he responds to it, it's very confusing. For anyone who's gonna watch this video later, I apologize to anyone watching this video later in general.
True, and it probably won't go anywhere after this, maybe? I don't know.
Well,
You gotta keep the trunker boxes up. That's
Well,
cool.
for you guys, you know, we care.
you could always make a reference somewhere in the video to take a look at the Discord and read.
You know, I just texted a guy, one of my buddies that does animation on YouTube and stuff. And I was like, "Are you busy? Are you free right now?" So he can look at the live chat, and it's like, "You want to edit this for me?"
Like, it would be hard for anyone to figure out where in this chat the live stream is, especially since IoT said just the tip right after he typed it.
Right. Let me see if I can add the Discord.
I'm not a mod, otherwise I would post it in the actual chat portion of it, because live streams do have chat read.
Okay, that's weird.
It's like, oh, there we go. It was completely dark before.
Yeah, no, it's not showing jack shit. Discord.
Let's see.
Capture.
Under sources, did you do window capture?
Yes. Match Windows match properties, match title, otherwise fill window with the same type. Multi-adapt compatibility.
Let me try to see if I can get Discord working on my OBS. It may, because some of the things are extremely picky, so it may not.
Because I can see the. Let's see. Well, it's not about refresh, so. Again, if anybody is I don't even know what the channel. Hardware Flare Discord channel under Drunk Boxes. So I'll remove this for now.
That would be Drunker Boxes.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Drunker Boxes.
Discord doesn't seem to be working with my OBS.
I'll ask. I never. So is partial IoT? Is it just Internet of Things? I'm assuming.
Practical IoT.
Yes,
I
I'll be
just
right
say
back.
IoT. I hear him in the distance. I just say IoT.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call them IoT too. All right, step number 4. Utilities. Determine.
But I've been working on like 3 projects at once. I've been working on trying to design a
Hang on the breakfast store upstairs.
custom home security system.
What are you using for your home security system?
I'm attempting to use an FPGA board, but it's a Xilinx brand, and I cannot figure out how. The only computer that
What was the sequence of letters? Because I have no idea what that means.
FPGA
Yes.
field programmable gate array.
So anytime anybody asks or states something that I don't know, how about I'll drink? Because seems fair.
I will not be enacting that rule when I do it because then I will just die.
I might die too. So that's isn't that the point?
So from
Essentially-
I've never done FPGA, but from what I understand, it's basically programming gates to whatever they're like. It's configuring gates, so it's really not programming. It's more like hardware because you're thinking in terms of gates, but you're just kind of using configuration to do it.
Yeah, essentially, it's you're programming logic gates in combinations to create some functionality. That's probably the easiest way to explain it. The other way I always explain it is that it's like a blank computer processor that you get to set up the instructions for.
Okay. So I'm doing step 4, and it doesn't explain so well. All it states is like, hey, the short pin is negative, the long one's positive. Great. On the board itself, you might not be able to see it as I brought it up, because, shaded lining and everything. On the board, for the negative, as is stated on the instructions, the negative looks to be just a round through whole port, and for the positive it seems to be a square, and it looks like that around the board itself. For the negative, it looks like there is drawn on the PCB board like little dashes of line, kind of looks like a flower kind of thingy.
Yeah, it's looking like, at least in the pictures in the PDF, it's looking like there's like a little bubble drawn above the square pad.
Yeah, something like that, like 3 lines or something like that. So either way, it looks like it's the same throughout, the same orientation, so I'm just adding all the LEDs for now and then bending them out, because it's going to be 3D want to see it.
It's always nice when they actually keep things
Explain.
in the same orientation.
Right. Actually, now thinking about it, I need to verify that before I
Yeah,
drink
so
and
just
do all
looking
that.
at the top, is that the square one is positive and the negative one is, or this, and the circle one is
I'm sorry.
negative?
You have to. Do you mean the tip?
Yes.
Yes. The square looks like to be positive, and the circle is negative. Yeah. Now I'm seeing it. Yeah.
And what is the actual processor it's got on there, or the
There is.
microcontroller?
There isn't. It's just a whole bunch of. I don't know which one is the right one. S9114 or C331s.
Maybe that's some sort of like a 555 timer type chip then.
That's
So
what I'm thinking.
I'm seeing some sort of chip on the board itself. So
Where are you seeing that at?
on the actual base of it, there it looks like a barrel jack on one side, and then it looks like an IC on the other side of the board.
Are you looking at the
Um,
Amazon one?
Yeah, the link that
Okay, so
Babs posted.
yeah, there is the barrel hole for the power if you want to do USB. On the other side, there's the switch, and then there's power on the other side. I don't see anything with the switch. I mean, with the IC.
Then that may be just a switch pin or a switch pad.
I think it is a switch. Now,
It's obvious that the other side's a barrel jack.
yeah, there's a on one of the pictures. It looks like the kids are like wiring it up to an Arduino board and then something. So I think it's all false advertisement, but drink.
Drink.
All right, back to this. Wait, what was the sentence for every time to go somebody to just chant drink? Was it just whenever you guys felt like it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like those rules.
Yeah, it is a switch. I scrolled down all the way to step 15, and it's showing the switch in what looks like the IC position.
Wait. No peeking. Surprise. You don't know what this is? Could be a train. Could be a turkey.
Did you say it could be a tree? It could be a turkey.
It could be a train. It could be a turkey. We don't know until the final project.
So is the orientation of all those LEDs cathode anode?
I know. I know the words, but I don't know which one's which.
Sorry, using my fancy words I just learned.
You're fancy.
So is it negative and positive orientation? The short pins first, and then followed by the longer pin.
The short pin's on top, which is the round one. The long one, or the positive, on the bottom. Yes, they're all aligned correctly.
Yeah, and cathode is negative, and anode is positive.
I need to find a saying to remember that.
I just think of A is before C, and you should think positive and negative. That's how my brain works.
It's a good idea.
For some reason, that doesn't stick in my head. Like Q, all the letters are shit. I forgot which one's which. All the letters are silent because they're waiting in line. Kind of thing.
What? Explain that to me.
Okay, so for Q, like the QUEUE, you know how there's the two sets of UEs?
Yeah.
Whenever I just hear Q, I just hear the QUE, which in Spanish means que, which means why. Anyways, and I always misspelled that one, and even recently a coworker misspelled it too, and I thought it was funny for me correcting him because I sucked at spelling. But the way that I remember adding the extra U and E was that the other letters are silent because they're waiting in the queue. They're waiting.
No, I like that because there's a reasoning. Because even if you forget part of it, you're gonna remember why are they waiting. Ah, that's right, because they're silent.
Yes. Hold on.
I'm back. Did anybody lose fingers?
Just no. We're all
Not
I've
yet.
still got all mine.
Fuck. Were any
I did-
keyboards killed?
But yeah, as I was saying about the FPGA thing, I'm using that as my base to the me.
No, I am.
Oh, okay. I
Which
thought
is
it was funny.
awesome.
We need that old clip from when we were all kids watching Saturday morning cartoons. After these messages, we'll be right back.
I'm sure if you look on it's on YouTube.
I know, right?
All those old commercials are.
Though probably that's copyrighted.
Ah,
Fuck it, we
Yeah.
broke copyright before, right? No.
But you know, the same companies probably put them out there so people can watch them and then get the ads and then not have to pay for shit for
they don't
reruns.
have a problem using copyrighted shit.
Speaking of stupid copyright, though, did you guys hear that Disney now owns the copyright to the official Happy Birthday song, which is why restaurants always do the Happy Birthday rather than the standard version?
Like, what's the benefit of owning that? Unless you're gonna reinforce it, it's Which, before I forget,
They think they put money off of it.
that's true. IoT, how the hell did you get the Discord chat on this thing on the OBS? Because it brought to my
It's a
attention.
window capture the application.
I
Yeah,
did.
but it's showing up all completely black. It's not showing anything, and I tested on mine as well, and it's still showing black on mine. So there's some sort of setting that.
Okay, so I did the Windows capture. I picked the Windows and the Discord. Is there anything else that I need to click on?
I don't think so. I've had this happen. I don't know how I fixed it, but mine works successfully now.
Okay. Well, we're removing it now because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea.
You might want to YouTube how to capture Discord in OBS, and probably should be able to find some sort of tutorial
It may have
on how to fix that issue.
It
That's a
was,
promo for Sober Me.
been. But will sober you give a shit?
No, because Sober Me is like, oh, you're talking to people in public? No. In a group? Oh, no. More than 2 people? Oh, hell no. Truck Me is whatever.
So who all's drinking tonight? We've got me drinking cheap beer until I break into the tequila. Now I'm doing another 16 shots.
Wait, you doing cheap beer?
I'm drinking.
After giving him shit for
I know, it's-
Well, it's craft beer, but it's beer, so it's cheap beer. It's Rheingeist Cincinnati Peach Dodo. It's a ghosty sour with peaches. It's very masculine, very, very powerful.
Is anybody or is everybody in this live stream voice chat from Ohio?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
from I'm from the hippie California state.
Yeah, but Babbitt lives on the left coast.
You Northern California or Southern? Because I've got like
I'm
three
in
friends down
SoCal.
there.
So the other place on fire.
You near San Diego or Orange?
Don't try to dox me.
More than you already are.
Hey, you hang around enough, you'll hear when I go to shit. You'll figure it out.
So I've got a friend in Orange City, and then I've got my brother-in-law moved out to San Diego probably 4 years back.
Are you using push to talk on Discord?
Yeah.
Because you might want to increase when you release that it still records just a little bit more. Because I noticed it cuts you off a little bit. I used to have that problem until I increased it.
All right, I'll do that then.
That
or I'll just hold the button for an extra second.
Lift up the key and then you still get cut off.
I actually need to change my key because I've got to shift, and I keep getting every so often the thing asking about sticky keys, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, Option's another good one. I don't know if you're on a Mac or a PC or a Windows.
Fucking Windows and its sticky keys. Don't judge me.
You don't know if they're sticky. You don't
I know, right? You don't know they're sticky.
It's IoT. They're sticky.
Yeah.
Mine would be too.
Right. I increased the delay to 500 milliseconds.
Oh, that's probably more than enough. Hold on, what's mine at? I think mine's only at 265. And I think, because I was listening to my voice, we did this like 2 days ago, and I noticed I was getting cut off, and it was really, I don't remember how many it was, but it was like 45 or something stupid.
Yeah, mine was set to 20 milliseconds. I have noticed, though, with OBS that I have had to increase the gain on my microphone to actually hear my voice in the videos that I make.
The reason I am quiet here is because I'm trying to focus.
I foresee this print I'm doing failing horribly. It's 3 millimeters wide by 25 millimeters tall, and I hope it doesn't fall over.
I think my next project is probably gonna be, I want to do a 8 by 8 by 8 RGB LED cube as a showpiece. I've got a video series that I watch for how to set it up and how to make rigs and everything to actually solder all the LEDs together.
Which I was about to point out here, I didn't even test or that would.
You guys ever?
Sorry, go ahead.
You guys ever seen Kevin Dara on YouTube?
What does he cover? What does he do?
He does all sorts of projects. He works for U.S. firmware, so he does a lot of Arduino-based stuff. But he's got all sorts of different things. Like one of the projects he did was he took apart one of those radar guns and hacked it so that way he could actually get the readings through his computer.
Like from the actual gun or when he's being scanned?
From the actual gun.
Oh, okay. That's neat. Haven't seen his yet. I realize I'm really bad with names until somebody tells me what was wrong with their computers. Then I remember the exact conversation we were having over the phone.
Yeah, that happens for me as well. In my house, I am the tech guy. If anything goes wrong, I am the first one yelled at to fix it.
Same thing. I work at a for IT, and like, and the company's really big, and the building is big. It's like, hey, like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, hey, I don't know your name. I'm sorry. It's like, so and so is like, tell me what was wrong with your computer, and I remember everything we talked about. And of course, they'll tell me it's like I had issues with this thing, you know. Oh, and then I remember like every bit of conversation we had and everything.
I had to fix a laptop a few years ago where somebody had charger port went on it. Charger port like cents on eBay or something like that. They decided to cut the wire and do a botched job at soldering the actual charger cord onto the motherboard.
That reminds me, I just started watching random videos, I think, or somebody posted a link on one of the channels here of, God, what was it? Like the botched or really bad moddings, like from eBay. And there were a whole bunch of older game systems, and that apparently the guy would cuss and like, which just baffled why everybody kept using hot glue to hold down the wires.
Yeah.
And to my cheap and, you know, inexperienced soldering skills and everything, is like, I'm confident in my soldering skills. I'm not confident on the wire being still enough where it doesn't screw up and, you know, break off. I would
Right.
use hot glue, but you know, he'll cuss out and say motherfuckers, and then they use a shit ton of hot glue for no reason. But
And I just posted the link to that YouTube channel that I was talking about. But he's got an interesting Patreon subscription for $10. He sends you a custom PCB each month that he designs himself.
oh, that's pretty neat.
Who is this?
Kevin Dara. I posted his YouTube channel in the chat or in Discord.
Alright, I just realized, because I have my head down soldering, somebody may have to let me know when there's a question or I'm doing something wrong on Discord while I'm soldering. But yeah, I always figured that Patreons was like, hey, yeah, pay me, and then I'll continue doing what I do, kind of thing. At least he's, you know, will send you the custom board and stuff. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I've heard of some people that just completely screw their Patreons over. Like, there's been a couple of YouTubers that promised if they raised a certain amount, they would do some sort of special series, and then only put out one video out of how many ever they promised.
Oh, that sucks. I'm seeing on the YouTube it's yellow and it's spinning. Can you guys still see shit?
Yeah, it's still playing for me.
Yeah, we're watching you.
Alright, cool. Please point out when I'm doing something wrong. I'm willing to learn on all this shit.
It's looking pretty good right now. I don't know how much of a delay there is, though.
I can't tell. I had both up. I had the OBS and the shit. Okay, I'm good.
Here, make a thumbs up so we know.
Yeah, so we can test the delay.
Okay, so I did one now, so you're gonna see the number count.
It's not too far behind.
All right.
I'm sitting here staring and I.
No.
Yeah, I see it now.
All right, so 3, 2, 1. Because I did the thumbs up a while ago, without saying anything.
Now you're doing different hand motions.
Yep.
It's a few seconds behind for sure.
Is this charades?
Yes.
A hand job with diagonal cutters.
And now you're just starting to clip away at the leads again, so you're not that far behind at
You
all.
are braver. You're braver than I am, though, clipping those leads towards your face.
Hey, somebody needs to lose a finger, right?
Right. You can only lose an eyeball twice.
I've had a pin just poke me super hard right in the corner of my eye. Luckily, not in my eye, and that's when I realized let's not do that anymore.
Actually,
Really?
if you heard me squeal a bit, that was because I had all these just laying here, and I laid my hand down and it stabbed me for a second. I was like, "Fuck!"
With leads flying back in my face, my college provided a
Face
kit
mask?
that has some, not a face mask, but eye protection.
Dental dam.
I wear glasses. I'm recently starting to think for LASIK, but I'm glad.
Do it. Just do it. Don't even think twice about it. I had it done 2 years ago, and I regret not doing it sooner.
But
The
I'm
only
ugly.
thing you want with LASIK is if you're gonna get both eyes done, I recommend doing them one at a time because the one eye is gonna be blurry as fuck for like 2 or 3 days.
It keeps me from doing actual work at work.
Yeah, it's no different than a bad hangover.